I'm on the head, I'm on the flag, yeah. We about to flag,
So this is my 2014 GT3. I honestly haven't done a video since I bought the car. I've done a few things to it. Like first, it was literally just like all stock. 2014 GT3 is an amazing car. This was originally a 3.8. I blew the motor already, and now it's a 4.0. We went on a little test drive to Monterey for Supercar or to Car Week, and motor just detonated, which I already knew it was, but now we're good. Before I went on the rally, I got this carbon PPF, carbon wrap on the roof, and then carbon wrap also on the wing. I'm totally against carbon fiber wrap. I just did not want the car to get ruined while I was on the rally. And instead of black, he had carbon fiber. So I was like, okay, like, whatever. I'll go ahead and just do carbon. And it was the same price too. So I just went ahead, did that. Makes the car look super, super sick. It has carbon ceramic brakes. Hopefully no rocks or anything chip that, or else I'm gonna be super pissed off, because I think it's like 20 grand to like switch all the brakes, but don't want to do that. This car was actually something that I wanted for a while, but I shifted away from it. Before this, I wanted a McLaren 600 LT, which is super, super fun car. I mean, that car is great. I've sat passenger seat, but I never actually got to drive it. And I don't know, it's like literally when I was at the dealership, looking at the 600 LT and this, my buddy Jose, who's actually behind the camera right now, he was like, as soon as this thing turned on, he's like, oh yeah, we're leaving with this, which ended up happening. But yeah, so, oh, I actually did change this too. Here, we'll come to the back. It had a exhaust previously where this one actually got switched out. It's a carbon fiber tips, and then it's a valved system. The last one was just a full straight pipe. I mean, it was so loud, and I loved it. But my neighbors up in Orange County, a little bit of an older community, absolutely hated the car, and they threatened to kick me out of the neighborhood if I didn't change it. So I put the valve system on, which it's a little quieter, not really. But the whole point of this video is, one, to show that it is possible for anyone to purchase one of these cars. It's really not hard. And then two, I want to talk about how this car actually helped my business, my personal brand, and then network in general. Because so in Orange County, it's like a huge thing where like a lot of people have supercars, and there's like this thing in the car community, like whenever you guys are kind of driving, just naturally, if you roll up on someone with a supercar, you guys just tend to have a conversation, and that's just like a normal thing. Yeah, I mean, this car has helped me network like crazy. Honestly, I think just in the networking alone, with all the connections and stuff that I've made and potential business, I've already paid off like the car and like more, and I've only had it for like a few months. Talk about like having the car and just like you being in the passenger seat as my girl, like how it is driving. Hey, bro. like just, you know, the people that talk to you, you get treated a little bit, well, you just your experience coming from like Teslas and BMWs and cars that barely turn on to like something like this.
This car, the good thing is that one, the money that you're actually putting down towards it, I mean, you're getting your pennies worth, not only in the fact that it's a sports car and there's a lot going on with like, you know, its drivability and like how it performs, but also the fact that like if you're trying to get out and network, a lot of people appreciate Porsche on a whole nother type of level. Kind of just like Ferrari, Lamborghini, you know, you appreciate those brands a lot more.
But I mean, you definitely do get a different level of respect than what you would typically get whenever you're like with supercar. Because I have friends that have Lambos, McLarens, Rolls Royce, and yeah, they get like stopped and stuff. But especially like the older people, they respect this car so much. They respect Porsche just in general, right? I'll get old people, I get young people, I get kids, like everything. Like, I've been stopped probably today like 5 times just about the car, and it happens like on a daily basis whenever I drive it. So it's definitely helped me network like crazy with everyone. Also, my personal brand, I look more reputable, and I mean, I didn't get the car because like reputation.
No,
and, like, it's true. You know, I got it literally because I enjoy the car, and I worked hard, and I wanted something where it's like I feel good whenever I drive it.
Who is that?
Yeah, girl calling you.
Oh,
Hey, you better
shoot.
take that because you don't know the next time a girl's gonna call you. You know, it's all happy. Look at the big old smile. For those of you guys who get girls, this is a table. Literally, you just pull up, eat.
So that's for you, not for Garbash.
No, I usually
yeah,
put
no
Garbash.
girls.
I put Garbash right here. He sits, his legs.
Recording you or what?
I just need a friend.
I have my Tesla, which is like my daily, even though I don't even drive it because I like to drive this. But it's just cool, like when I drive the Tesla, knowing that I have this thing like in the garage at home.
Just sitting there.
Yeah, and it literally just sits there. I'm like, at any moment, I can just go home and absolutely rip the streets. We are in a parking garage right now, and
We got a couple people passing.
we do have a few people coming. I mean, we're literally like almost on the street. I like everything about the car. I mean, it's great. It's definitely helped out my personal brand a lot as far as like networking with other people. Like there's a lot of like kids in like Orange County that do drop shipping, e-com, marketing.
The list goes on.
There's a lot of kids in money, crypto, stocks, which has helped me tremendously as far as networking with these types of kids. Little story actually, Patrick, Andre, and I, we were driving one night, taking PCH, and this black Aventador just flies past us, does a U-turn. Where we left off, before the kind lady politely kicked us out with force. I'm just kidding. Like I was saying, we were driving and whatever, we just pulled up on each other, he's talking, he's like, dude, I just got this thing. And just like flies past me, right? We get to a stoplight, we're talking, and we switch info. And I found out he's a day trader, which I'm actually gonna interview him because I want you guys to just see how crazy his life is. It literally does not look real at all. Having the car allowed me to like build a faster connection with him because he sees that like I'm a young dude also with the supercar, or I guess you'd consider the supercar, right? Supercar, sports car?
Supercar? I would say
sports
super.
car. Now he's teaching me more about like day trading and like stocks. You can literally call him at like 6 in the morning and be like, yo, what's up with Tesla? You know, I could. And, you know, he just shares stuff with me. And like same thing with him when he's trying to do some stuff. Like if he needs help with like a personal brand or like video, I'm like, yo, like here, I got you, you know? Even if I don't do business with like say Garbash as a, what do you want?
Supra.
Let's say a supercar.
Revolta.
Okay, say he has this Revolta, right? Even though him and I might not do business, he knows someone who potentially needs like marketing or like ads. So then he refers me and we have that connection because through cars.
It's a domino effect. Domino effect on success.
Yes, I like that. I like
Put that on
that.
a shirt.
I like that. I like that. I know you guys are gonna steal that handshake. I know steal that handshake.
Do not take that. Seeing like how far people come to just talk to you and be like, hey, how did you get this car? You're 21. Hey, how are you driving this? Hey, like, you know, what do you do? Like, you're doing something right. That's what's kind of like cool about it.
Yeah, or yeah, I mean, right? It's
But the driving ability is amazing.
Yeah.
Oh my God. It's stuck to the ground.
Yeah, like overall the car is great. And I got it because I wanted a supercar. Like one of my buddies' name's Jay. He has a McLaren Artura, and I would always roll passenger seat with him. And it's such a driving factor whenever you have friends with supercars because you'll be with them and you're just like, dude, like you hate sitting in the passenger seat. Like, bro, I should be driving with these guys right now.
Yeah. Next time I'm putting caution tape up. You got an excuse because you're kind of hot. I'm not gonna lie.
She gave me a little wave. What'd you say?
I said, the shoe's kind of hot. I'm not gonna lie.
Like Jose's stumbling his words.
I know. He was like, cars is nothing new, but seeing the other universe of where cars can be a tool
Yeah.
to
Business.
meet people, not even just business, but meet people that you never know. Like you might do business with, you might just get close with in general. They might become a part of your like group of friends. Like
That's how we all met.
you never exactly.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
cars
I met
is
through
kind of like
cars.
that. It's kind of like that golden charm that brings bonds together. If that makes sense.
It's like it's its own community, and just being in the car industry because we've been in the car industry for a while, but actually being in like a supercar industry, and now you're like with different groups. You're rolling with like upper class like people. I know like this guy who was like a chairman of NVIDIA, right? And like how the heck did you meet him? Like literally through cars. And they're like, what? Like how? And it's just the network that and the opportunities that it opens for you just having something like this. We go to Cars and Coffees all the time. My favorite one's like the one in Orange County at the South OC Cars and Coffee, which I mean like sometimes like Koenigsegg's pull up, like Pagani's, Bugatti's pull up, like nothing. And it's just like a normal thing. At the South OC Cars and Coffee, like there's just a row of just all supercars, and all the people in the row kind of like know each other. So the only reason I kind of got into that which I mean, I could have like networked with people and talked to them, but it was way easier once I bought a car. And now they kind of see me like almost like on their level, or like they see a young kid with a car like this, like an expensive car, and they see, okay, he's an ambitious kid, like he's doing something right. And then I kind of just got like touched into their network. Like when I bought the car, like I felt good. Like I felt great, beyond grateful, super blessed, and I'm super happy that I bought this. Really cool to me, and what really put a smile on my face is when my friends actually got to drive the car and they got to experience it. Because I literally remember one of my friends being in the car and he's like, dude, like this is crazy. Like how the heck are we? And he's like, bro, like how are we this young? We're driving these cars, which that was so cool. And that's always been like a dream and goal of mine. I literally wrote it down on a board saying like, before I'm 21, I'm gonna buy my first like high-end supercar, which I did that. And I also bought my first house.
That's crazy.
Go buy a house first.
Year?
Yeah, same year. It was actually like 2 months, not even like a month or 2 difference.
2 months.
Like as soon as I closed, then I sent the rest of the money. Then I went and bought the car because I was like, oh, I got a little money left over. Okay, let's go buy a car. It was super cool being able to provide that experience, like my friends. And like we've driven cars and stuff, but to actually like absolutely rip it, like it's fun. And this car takes it. And like to get this car, I think it realistically took me like probably two years or something of like hard work. Before this, I actually did video and like I'm literally wearing the hoodie, like video production. And I was shooting videos for a lot of people. You know, I got the understanding of business, and then I got into digital ads, which really helped me get this car. Now I offer like content creation, websites, and then also ads. But one thing too is because I mean I could have bought this car like even before, right? I decided to get it. I put like 65K down, 65K down on this, which I could have got before. But the reason I waited too is because you got to think smart. My mentor told me, he's like, go buy a house first, and then once you buy your house, then you can go get your car. It's like to have your priorities straight.
If I'm buying a Revolta tomorrow, I want to make sure I have a house first. A Supra is a different story. That's 60 big.
Hey, you can live in a car, you can't drive a house.
Yeah, you really can't.
But if you have the opportunity to go buy a car like this, definitely like, there's two ways to this. Because you could get your house, but I can't go to someone and be like, if I'm networking, and be like, oh, I have a house. You know, it's like, they don't really care. They see like the car and they see like a young kid and they're like, okay, cool, like what is this? So I'd say you probably could make more money by having a supercar instead of like buying a house first, because that's just what people see.
I think in today's day and age that works more, because today's day and age is mostly focused on like attention.
Definitely you can network way faster, and I think like through networking, you could, depending on what it is that you do, you could make more money by buying a car like this. Like I for sure, just in like the networking stuff, I've already paid off this car.
If you were working at Ralph's and you bought this, okay, that is a horrible decision.
Yeah,
that's horrible. Make sure you have everything set before you decide, okay, Porsche time.
Oh, like he's saying like be responsible and like make sure you're good before you just like go and pull one of these things out. It's not cheap.
Yeah. Big thing. I want to say this because I've seen it in person so many times. Do not get a car and expect it to do all the work. You still got to go up to the people, and you still got to learn how to talk to them. You still got to know how to have a conversation. You still got to learn how to like be around people. People aren't going to come up to you and literally just be like, take my business
card.
Yeah, literally. You got to still be able to talk to them and be like, hey, like this is what I do. This is how I got this car. You know, then it works. So learn how to talk to people and learn a lot more other strategies than just putting a dollar amount and expecting it to pay.
Because you could definitely buy these cars, like what he was literally saying, but it's like if you're just like a guy that just absolutely just has his hood on, just sits there all the time, you show up to these things and you don't talk to people, like it will absolutely do nothing for you. Like, yeah, maybe you'll get some like Instagram clout, but you need to have like the people skills and everything to actually talk to someone about the car. And I mean, I've had people where they just literally just stop me and they're like, what the heck do you do? Like, you're like this young kid and you have this car, and I just tell them, and I don't know, I hate the people that are trying to be like secretive and they don't say like, oh, what is it? I have multiple businesses and different ventures.
I always say avocado.
Do this, and I'm like, what?
Yeah,
like,
shout out.
Like I just tell people what it is that I do. It's like I don't care. Garbash is the type of person to be like, I work for a multi-universal food delivery company that
fucking Uber Eats.
That sends stuff across the world, and they're gonna be like, and he's like, what's it called? Uber Eats. And it's like, you mean Uber Eats? You mean Uber Eats? Yeah.
What do you gotta say about the girl side?
The girls, definitely like, a lot more girls talk to you because of it. If you're gonna test a girl, you should pick her up in like maybe someone else's car or something. I mean, depending on what it is. Like me, I don't need the car. I don't need the car to speak for myself on how to talk to a girl. Some people do. And
definitely not me. Don't even look at.
It's definitely easier to talk to girls 100%. But I think like just sometimes their intention isn't pure. They kind of just want to be like involved in the lifestyle and stuff, which I don't really like that. You know, I'd rather a girl like me, which every single person watching this, guy or girl, the person that you're speaking to should like you for you, not because of what you have. Where when you get stuff like this, it is a little harder. Just definitely like having a car like this also really does make you want to work like way harder. I will say at one point I did get a little comfortable and I thought this stuff was like easy and I kind of slacked off on work and it bit me in the ass, but I realized it. So there's like two ways that supercars can like affect you.
Like if a big amount of money comes to you and you're already a dick, you're just gonna be more of a dick.
Yeah, it's
just like alcohol, bro.
Money is literally an enhancer.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't know. And God will humble you. The work aspect. So I mean, like I was saying, it's like I worked really hard for a long period of time, made some money, and then some deals closed, and now I was fortunate to get this. It definitely does take time. It's like you see all these kids on like social media and stuff where like they pull out supercars and you get all this FOMO, like, damn, it should be me. Okay, like, oh, what is it that they're doing? Make sure you make money in an ethical way, because like the people that make money like in an unethical way, they scam kids, whatever it is, it'll bite you in the ass 100%. I've literally seen it. I've seen people get like literally raided. I can say, and my friends can also talk on this behalf, that I worked my ass off for this car. There was times when Garbage would drive the Tesla and I would be in the back seat literally just.
Dude, there was times
all the time.
In the Tesla, using the screen.
Yeah, like I would do all of that, right?
A laptop would just always be in his freaking hand, so.
You actually have to work hard in order to get this. This doesn't come easy. Literally does not. There's times like it literally sucks. You get tested on a daily basis. And then you keep pushing yourself. Eventually you will be able to get a car like this or McLaren, whatever it is, Revuelto. Like it's so possible and so like not easy, but like if you understand the systems and you actually work hard and you deserve it, then you will get it 100%. I always told myself I will get a supercar, I will get a supercar, I will get it. I mean, there was like countless like days where I would be up late at night. People don't even know, right? I would just be up late at night and working. Even though like there was like a time where like a year went by and I didn't make anything. But then eventually it does catch up. And that's just how it is running a business and being a young kid making money. I'm not making as much as I want to make, but I'm definitely taking a step there. And I'm glad that I bought all this stuff, like the watches, the jewelry, the cars, the house. Like I live in a dope spot, super blessed.
Now that this is here, now you're like, okay, what's next?
I'll be honest. At first, I was very motivated. I was like, I love this. Like, this is so cool. I mean, one, I had an expensive car payment too, where I was like, okay, dude, like, I gotta afford this. At first, I was extremely motivated, and this is what I'm saying, like, just the reality of this channel and just me being honest. I did start to slow down a little bit because I thought like stuff was being handed to me easy, and then I did get humbled, where like I lost like a lot of money, and then I was like, okay, like I gotta turn it back up, which thank God I realized that. But yeah, but like you will be extremely motivated, and I felt amazing. But then I got like so, like honestly, like a little desensitized to it because like I achieved it, and I'm like, dude, like this is my life now. But it can all get taken away. Like if you stop working, you're gonna lose business. Your quality of work is gonna change, and it can be very bad very fast. Zero regrets buying this car, and I mean this is definitely the first of many. I don't think I'll ever get rid of this car, but like next cars, like I want a Huracan, I want a Urus.
Keep it in the family.
No, I mean I want my kids to be able to see like this is like the first supercar I ever bought. Now when people like look at you, how they talk to us different, and it sucks. People literally do talk to you different because you have all this stuff. Like 100%. There was
especially
times,
coming from
like
where
old
we
cars.
came from.
Yeah, you're good.
Not only that, we came from not much money, not much.
Wow.
People didn't pay attention to us.
Yeah, no, literally.
It just, oh look,
Right, think
speak of the devil,
think sick.
M3.
That's what I want.
Yeah, so it's completely different.
That's what you got.
Actually, I ordered the G80 and it was fully built and everything. And then I had the opportunity to buy my house, so I bought the house. Then I left, my G80 got sold, and I was like, damn, like, okay, whatever. But then I got the opportunity to buy this. So, you know, I'm showing you. God, right
Everything happens for a reason.
there. Everything does happen for a reason.
Walking out of the car, they know this guy's doing something right.
Yeah.
Not only
Even
that,
you, like,
to be associated with
yeah.
him, with the person being inside the car. I think it was one of your clients, he literally said, "Oh, you're hanging out with the right people. You're hanging out with Ryan. Oh, you're set. Where you guys are gonna do something big already."
And it was like that even when I didn't have a car. It was like literally the same thing. It's like, oh, you're hanging around like the right people. Get away from me, dude. You're being weird. Trying to spray some stuff in my mouth, dog. But yeah, I mean.
Oh my God, what was that, dude?
This video is going way longer
Than expected.
I think that we kind of covered every single point. Hope you guys enjoyed it. You guys are gonna see more cars coming very, very soon. Jose's gonna get a supercar. Grabash's gonna get a supercar. We're gonna make sure it happens. Patrick's gonna get a supercar. All my friends will get supercars. And everyone watching this video, seriously, work your ass off.
You'll get one.
You'll get one. If you really, really want one, you believe you can get it, you will get it. I promise you. I didn't think it was gonna happen this fast. I literally did not. It just happened. You put yourself in the right community, talk to the right people, and you work your ass off, you will literally get a supercar. Promise. So, we're gonna go eat. I'm starving.